So I put all my information into my table, and the source code for that is very bare bones. If you look at what I have, I mean, I just have plain old table rows with sometimes table headers and table data over there. And inside of these of this HTML code, you don't see any kind of a reference to width or padding or anything like that. So all that's going to be controlled from my external CSS. So it's important before you even attempt to style anything that you know your code is clean, because especially if you were adding stuff to your table through design view, that could potentially have added all sorts of basically all sorts of styling code in the HTML, which you're going to be wrestling between the inline styles and the external style sheet, and well, you just don't want to go there, is essentially it. So, all right, let's start with some styling. Now, the first order of business over here is I would like to stretch this out a bit because the data seems a bit congested. So I'm going to just target the table itself. I'll start with main. Here we go. Let me actually expand this a bit. I'll start with main content because that's where my table lives, and then table. So now I am ready to roll, and what I'll do is I'll add width, and I'm going to add it percentage wise. I'm going to say 95%. Now this 95% is going to be 95% of the containing element, which is this main content. So if you look, if I put 195, it's going to spill over outside of that container. But it's just important to know what width it's referring to when you say 95%. It's what it's holding in, not the actual browser. So, all right, that looks pretty good. And actually, one other thing is my headers over here. I'd like them to align with the data. And I could do that by, for the table, doing text align. Text align will make sure that, text align. It's going to make sure that everything's being aligned to the left. And, okay, now that is aligned to the left. That looks good.